I want to say something. PlayStation 5 came out in 2020, right? It's been 2 years since that time, right? I'm going to say this. Um, Usually, it depends what Sony's going to do, but say if Sony decides to have the PS5 just for 5 years, just hypothetically, right? Then that means the PlayStation 5 didn't do shit. It's 2 years in. It still hasn't done shit. Crying out loud, I don't even see a PS5 in my brother-in-law's house, especially in my friend's house. People are still playing with their PS4. I've, I've I've mentioned this before, guys. It's just going to be like that Atari system. Or what is it? Atari 5200? Am I right about that? One of the Atari systems failed mainly because the controller failed. And that's why the system failed. And then the Atari 2600 still lived on like a badass like it is. Right? That's what the PlayStation 4 is going to happen. The PlayStation 4 is going to live on while the PlayStation 5 dies. Okay? If I was a developer, I would have told them, I'm not making no games for PS5. The fuck's wrong with you? But that's the future. We need people to buy it. I don't give a fuck. You can fire me. I'd rather go to Nintendo and make fucking Switch games on there. Because I guarantee you they'll make a Switch too. Kind of like what they've done with I'm thinking what they're gonna do with the Switch later on in the future is the same thing. The same thing what they did with the DS. Because the DS lasted pretty long from what 2004 to 2013 or 15. That's pretty long. And yes, there's different types of DSs. Yes, like the DS, DS Lite, um, 3DS, and everything like that. But still, we had different DSs. And I think they might do that with the Switch. And to be honest, I don't mind it. I'll look forward to that. If they do it, Nintendo. If they don't, that's fine. I'm still looking forward to what their new system will be if it's not like the Switch, even though the Switch is awesome. But moving on. See, the Switch is a great system. The PlayStation 5, man, like, no one doesn't care. If you have the PlayStation 5, more power to you. I just don't give a fuck. There's no games for it that I care about. There isn't. What, Final Fantasy 7 Remake 2? And Kingdom Hearts 4? Wow. What else? And those fucking you mean you're gonna try to sell me on those two games that I literally just don't give a fuck about? You gonna sell me on that? You're stupid. You're stupid. That's why I'm laughing at these companies being like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have this game on PS5. We're gonna have this game on PS5." I'm just like, you guys are acting like the PS5 is like moving you forward. It hasn't. It hasn't. The PS5 hasn't moved you forward at all. Most people are like, yes, it has. No, it hasn't. Look at the PlayStation 1 and 2 era and 3 era, especially 4. Everything moved forward, but now, since with this whole PS5, everything went stagnant. And don't give the excuse of like, we're in a pandemic. If that was an excuse, then all these video game developers should not even fucking make games, to be quite honest. Because all of them are risking their fucking health and lives just to make a fucking video game. So don't fucking come at me with that shit. They are. You need to tell me sit there on a fucking goddamn cubicle making a fucking game for how many hours is not going to fucking make you tired? Especially if the company's a piece of shit like Rockstar, right? Some people always, some people tell me that, oh, I quit too fast and everything like that. No, I don't quit too fast. I get sick and tired of people, and then they want to fucking, wave that carrot, and I'll be like, no, you're not gonna wave that carrot around me. I'm done. Bye. And then you're gonna be like, oh, why you gave up? I gave up because you waving the carrot is the stupidest thing I've ever fucking goddamn seen. You look like a fucking goddamn child. You look stupid. In my eyes, you look stupid, and you deserve to literally not. You deserve to not take the air I breathe. Basically. And the one thing too, with this whole fanboy rockstar type of shit, you praising Rockstar because you're not updating Red Dead 2 online. I just want to say this. Okay, so you little fanboys that so care about GTA 5, what if they did that to your little mama or to your little daddy or to your little fucking children? You wouldn't like that one bit, don't you? But since it's happening to Red Dead Redemption 2, you don't give a fuck. Right? But yet, this is what's wrong with fanboys. They would be so uptight when their shit gets fucked up and they want everyone to stop for them. But once something like Red Dead Online starts happening, they're like, yeah, fuck that shit. Pay attention to us and us only, because we matter. Me. I'm woke culture. I'm a Karen. That's what you are. You're a Karen. And I don't look, if you're a little kid, this is not to you. This is for the adults. If you're a little kid and have that type of mindset, look, I could just tell you to shut the fuck up, but you're a little kid. You don't know better. You don't know better. You're young. I'm 28 years old. I almost literally 29. So I've been playing games more than you, and literally I'm old enough to fuck your mama. So and you can call me daddy. Yeah. Right? See, when you say that to little kids, they start crying, to be quite honest with you. Because they don't want to think about that. They don't want to think about their daddy and mommy separating and having another daddy and telling them what to do. Right? Especially if it's a boy, but that happens with the man of the house. It's happened to me. I'm not gonna lie. So, but that's what happens, man. And I kind of agree with you with that because, your parents break up and shit like that, and then all of a sudden your mom like dates someone, and then they want to dictate how they run this household, and I'm just like, fuck you, dude. You just got here. Fuck you. It's the same thing with you little kids, or you fanboys actually. I'm getting rid of the kids now, but the fanboys. It's like, guys, you just got here and you're acting like, oh, did you play Grand Theft Auto 3? Did you play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? Like the original on PS2? Without mods or anything like that? No, because it's a frustrating experience. Okay. So you rather stick to GTA 5, right? GTA 4 is not awesome, right? I've said this countless times too, and I'll get back to PS5 also, but this goes to PS5 because Rockstar is bringing the GTA Online to PS5, which is even more hilarious because to me, I think they're getting more money on PS4 than PS5. Again, going back, do you have a PS5? Hey, if you do, you do. But your next door neighbor probably doesn't have it, right? Or your grandparents. Do your grandparents have it? No. Okay then. My grandparents don't play video games. Hey man, sometimes you never know. Sometimes your grandmother might play Pac-Man years back. You don't know. Have you actually sat down and talked to your grandparents if they actually played a video game? But some of them might say no because I was too busy raising your mother or father. But with the PS5, man, the PS5, it doesn't deserve to get the limelight. It doesn't deserve to be called a PS5, to be quite honest. I wonder what Sony's going to do. Are you going to release the PS6 right away? Just to do something, or you just be like, all right, here's the PS5, and we slowly let it die, and then we just produce more PS4 until we get PS6 for who knows how many times you want to. Even though the developers would be like, we have to be quick. We need a PS6. We need a PS6. Even though, to be honest, we didn't really need a PS5. We really didn't. We really didn't. Are you serious? We need a PS5 now? Now. Now. I doubt that one bit, man. We didn't need a PS5. When this whole shit started, the pandemic, we didn't need a PS5, man. You could have just literally told people after this whole shit ends, which is funny that you don't want to say that. It's because you know exactly what happened to your company when this shit is end. It will be no more. I hope you guys know that. All these video game companies, all these movie companies will be no more soon. Alright? And all you little fanboys too that are like, GTA, GTA, GTA. It's all gonna die out. And I'm gonna laugh. And also, Take-Two Interactive and companies like Nintendo also, I made a video about this too. You guys are going to be so scared that the fact that you can't do anything to save your properties, that people are going to start making mods or start making their own games with Mario or Zelda in it, and then it's going to be their own game. And you can't do shit about it. Because your company's no more. You have no copyright. You have nothing. Because all of that shit is non-existent. It's going to be non-existent soon. Yes. Everything is going to be basically, public domain. You guys are fucked. You guys are fucking stupid and fucked. That's why when you hear Take-Two Interactive going after models, I'm looking at you like you're stupid. Because around the corner, when this shit ends, that shit won't even matter and they still fucking be doing what they're doing. And then what you gonna do? Cry like a little bitch? You can't. Because your company's dead. And you have no money. So you can't do anything. You're just gonna be a rich motherfucker that has no money, that's drowning in your own fucking shit. And your wife and kid is gonna leave you. Because you're not that person. You're not that guy anymore. You're not that guy. And then your wife is going to come to me, people like me, and satisfy her like a real man does. Alright? Not like that fucking corporate shit that she wants. I guarantee you there's some women out there that are married to these high executives of freaking Sony and Rockstar, and they're like, I don't want to be a part of this marriage. I don't blame you, honey. He's toxic in the fucking company, so imagine him being toxic in this relationship. Yeah, you know? It's funny, man. It's really funny how I can see that happening, you know? So, the PlayStation 5 has failed. It has failed, in my opinion. You're only 2 years in, man. Give it like 5 years. Okay, I give it 5 years. But we don't have 5 years. We have 1 year and maybe 1 year, and the other year is not even existent. We have next year, and then the other year is like, because the other year, 2024, these companies are literally going to be shaking in their boots. Because that is the year that they will die. Okay? Why do you think they're pushing everything in 2024? 2023. And then Disney executive here wants to retire either in 2024 or 2025. But I think it's 2024. The new CEO of Disney, not the one that just left. But I want you to pay attention to that too, guys. Have you noticed that he hasn't came back? What is it, Bob Iger? I think that's his name. He left. When this pandemic started happening, he walked out of here mad quick. Why? Why? Because these COO companies know what the fuck's up. And plus they have to leave their head companies too, or else they're gonna die. They were told to leave their company or else they will die. They're still going to die anyways, but but if they didn't leave immediately, they would literally be hanged by a noose. That's how corrupt and fucked up they are, guys. Alright? Don't tell me, oh, that's fucked up and shit. No, it's not. It's related. It's fucking true when a corrupt fucking goddamn company is literally working to manipulate the minds of little kids. That's Disney. That's always been Disney. You guys know that. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't be like, oh, you know it's fucking true in fact. Alright? Crying out loud, these motherfuckers are more racist than fucking Warner Brothers. Okay? And I should know. Warner Brothers will actually tell you the truth in their shorts, while Disney would be like, no, we're going to make fun of the color person. Look, most people are like, oh, this is about race. No, I'm just pointing out how they are. But yet, people want to be like, oh, this is not about race. But yet, there's no such thing as race. What we're racing for? You know? So, I know I'm getting on a tangent here. But you think the PS5 is gonna succeed? I think it's failed, man. I think it's failed, and I don't think how. To be honest, I'm looking more forward to the PS6 to be anything. But like I said, man, I'm skipping this generational console, man. There's no reason for me to get this system, you know. And there's no reason for people to invest into this system. You know? So, tell me what you guys think down below. You think it's good to invest on the PS5? I don't think it is. I don't think we should invest on a system that doesn't have games at all. Yeah, it does. You mean games from the previous systems? All the PlayStation 4 is known for is remakes and reboots. I love the PS4. I do. But that's the only memorable thing that this system will ever be known for. The PS3 will be known for other things, so was the PS2 and 1. But as for PS4, it will just be remembered as like a system that remade a lot of things. And as for the PS5, it's just going to be a system that looked at the other systems and was like, how can I grab all of those and put them here so people can feel like I'm the best one, even though you're the ugly stepchild that no one doesn't want to see, touch, talk, or even have a cup of coffee with. They want you 6 feet under because you're literally saying "kill me" while you're talking to them. That's the PS5. So hopefully Sony can smother the PS5, because the PS5 can't even fucking goddamn do anything. They can't. It really can't. Alright? And plus the whole HUD, the whole fucking layout of the PS5 also, it looks like shit. It looks like shit. I never saw a layout like that since 2K22. Wow. Why are you trying to make these fucking systems look like apps? Fuck you. That's the biggest problem I have with these companies, trying to make their games, trying to make their systems feel like apps. You're not a fucking goddamn phone. You're a fucking goddamn video game company. Right? If you want to go to fucking mobile, then stop making PlayStation 4s and 5s and just go to fucking goddamn mobile. Sony, tell all your fucking people that, hey, we're not going to go to PlayStation anymore. We're just going to go to mobile. I guarantee you will lose so many fucking goddamn companies because you know you wouldn't do that. So why the fuck you have that attitude? Same thing with these fucking fanboys and Rockstar, man. Why you have that fucking goddamn attitude? Do you kiss your mama with that attitude? Do you kiss your grandmother with that attitude? I hope you don't. Because if I was your grandparent and if I was your mama or daddy, I would literally beat the shit out of you. Literally. With a fucking belt. And I will make sure you look like you got marked on you. That's how I was raised. No, I'm playing. But, I mean, I bet some people have been hit by the belt before when they were kids and shit. But still. Like, the PS5 is not worth it. It's not worth the money. The fuck? You realize how much that shit was? Even the PS4, I was just like, that's a little too much. But yeah, once the PS5 was coming out, people were like, oh yeah, we live in a generation that people will spend $500 on a system. And I'm like, are you stupid? That's rent money, you dumb idiot. Okay, so I guess you're not gonna fucking live in your house today. The fuck's wrong with you? You dumbass. Where's your priorities? That's what a grown-up thing would do. Know their priorities. Pay their shit first before they pay something that is fun for them. That is what a mature adult would do. Not fucking go out of their fucking way and pay a $500 system that's literally rent. When I heard about the PlayStation 5 being like that, I looked at my friend, I'm like, that's rent money. No, I'm sorry. Fuck you. Bye. No. That's rent money. Are you stupid? Might as well have Final Fantasy VII Remake be $500. Might as well have all these fucking PlayStation games be $500 then. Do it. I fucking dare you. See what will happen. Because I guarantee you, you won't even sell a dime. You won't even get shit. And that goes for any other company. Doesn't matter if it's Sony. For Sony, you fucked up with this system. This system is trash. This system will always be trash. It will never redeem itself. It will never have. It will never redeem itself. How? Okay, most people will be like, what if it does? If it does, you will hear yours truly and be like, wow, you redeemed it. But how I would know that you redeemed it if I didn't get no game or system for it? You see? You think I'm going to drop down money for a system for that? No. No. I'd rather wait what Nintendo's doing and let them, like, oh, what console are you dropping off? Okay, cool. How much was the Switch? Like $300? That's a nice price range right there. And then they dropped it for like, with the light, like it was $250? Look at that. Did they drop the price for PlayStation 4? You won't be hilarious? And they're like, yeah, we're going to drop the price. $650. And then people be like, that's higher. Oh, what are you talking about? The original price was $700. I love when companies though, like when they want to drop off the price of a system, it's literally like not even that much, $50. And I'm like, how about 100, motherfucker? For crying out loud, there's a reason why the Sega Genesis worked well. With a free game, the system's $90. People was like, are you fucking stupid? But guess what? Sold a whole bunch of copies, and it sold a whole bunch of copies of Sonic the Hedgehog. So in my opinion, it was a good business decision by Sega when they were doing that. Right? I remember one time there was rumors out there that Sega might make another system. But I'm just like, I mean, there's like 3 systems available. You don't want to overcrowd the market. You know? So, I think that's why Sega was like, nah, we're good. You know? So, I think that's all I can say about the PlayStation 5 and other things when it comes to the PlayStation 5 and trolls and Rockstar and gaming in general. So I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, be safe, and have a good day.